The Punjab Kings PBKS finally broke their 4-game losing streak as they crushed Kolkata Knight Riders KKR in some fashion. Thanks to Jonny Bairstow, Prabhsimran Singh and Shashank Singh's efforts, PBKS created history after chasing down a record total 262 runs in the history of the Indian Premier League IPL. After putting KKR in to bat first, PBKS conceded a mammoth 261 runs, 6 wickets, courtesy Sunil, Narine and Phil Salt, who tore apart the Punjab attack. With a daunting task in front of PBKS openers, Prabhsimran Singh started with. On the other hand, Bairstow, who had just scored 96 runs in his 6 innings so far in this season, didn't look back from there on and went on to carry the bat while scoring a player of the match worthy 108. Shashank also scored an incredible 68 runs at 28 balls to complement the overseas star. Record after record, chasing 261, Punjab won. Incredible! Of course. What is happening in this year's IPL? Nothing may be unbelievable anymore. Punjab Kings chased Kolkata Knight Riders by 261 runs, which is the world record for runs chased in 20 cricket in the Run Festival IPL today at Eden Gardens. Punjab Kings chased this run again with 8 wickets and 8 balls in hand. The previous record for the highest run chase was in 2023, when South Africa chased West Indies by 258 runs. The most number of sixes in a match in the history of 20 today. In all, there were 42 sixes in this match. The previous highest was 38 sixes. That's 2 in this year's IPL on March 27 between Sunrisers, Hyderabad and Mumbai Indians. Today, both teams scored 523 runs. For the first time in IPL history, all 4 openers of both teams played 50-run innings today. Sunil, Narine and Phil Salt, Kolkata Knight Riders, to openers have been storming almost every match in this year's IPL. It continued against the Punjab Kings today. The two made a partnership of 138 runs off 63 balls. Prabhsimran was run out after playing an innings of 54 runs off 20 balls. This opener scored 50 in just 18 balls. Prabhsimran returned to 54, but Bairstow scored a century. This English batsman, who has not been in rhythm for some time, got his 2nd century in IPL in just 45 balls. His unbeaten 48, ball 108 run innings and Shashank Singh's 28 ball unbeaten 68 run innings, which dropped to number 4. One Punjab Narine gave only 24 runs in 4 overs today. The rest of the Kolkata bowlers scored 236 runs in 14.4 overs. He gave 16.9 runs per over. Earlier, after losing the toss, Kolkata scored 76 runs without a wicket in the power play. Narine. Salt scored a century in just 48 balls. Narine scored a 50 off just 23 balls, and Salt 50 get 25 balls. The duo broke the pair and scored 71 runs off 32 balls when Narine got out. Salt got out with 75 runs off 37 balls. After such a start from the openers, Kolkata made 261 with cameos from Venkat's Iyer, Andre Russell and Shreyas Iyer. That was not enough. So far in IPL, a team has scored 250 or more runs 9 times, 5 times in the last 10 days. Ashwin made 2 more posts about the Kolkata-Punjab match. Jonny Bairstow, who scored a century, and Shashank Singh, who remained unbeaten on 68, brought the target down to 9 runs in 12 balls. Ashwin then posted with surprise, in the 20 match, runs have been scored in the last 2 overs after chasing 260 runs. It also takes time to digest. Ashwin's last post about the Punjab-Kolkata match, the commentator just said that the length of the boundary at Eden Gardens is normal. Ashwin used a smiley emoji at the end of the post. Ashwin couldn't believe that the record, high 42 sixes in the match, was played on normal boundaries. From the start of this year's IPL, the rampage of the batsmen was showing that no collection is safe. In the end, that is what is happening. Punjab Kings chased down the target of 262 runs set by Kolkata Knight Riders with 8 balls and 8 wickets in hand at the Eden Gardens last night, which is now recognized as the world record for the highest run chase in 20. Ranbanya has recorded more runs in this match. The bowlers are crushed by those records. Kolkata Knight Riders fielding coach Ryan Descat thinks that the bowlers have been scared by this one-sided power of the batsmen. If you can't find a way out of it, the run fest will continue. In yesterday's post-match press conference, Descat, who has become Kolkata's representative, said, "I think the way the batting, Riot, is going, it has surpassed all the competition. If anything remains for the bowlers, it is the fear factor. I think the opposite is happening with the bowlers. Such a wonderful experience is completely new for them. The way the batsmen are batting, it looks like the bowlers are taking a step back. Sunil, Narine, is bowling brilliantly, but the rest of the bowlers will be disappointed with their performance. To stop the batsmen, the bowlers have to be brave," Descat said. "We have to find a way to stop the batsmen. The bowlers have to be brave enough to compete in this fight. If we can't stop this flow of runs, it will continue." He thinks that if the bowlers are to do well, the teams must also acquire the ability to read the conditions quickly. Descat, the best cricketer in the history of the Netherlands in the eyes of some people, also said one of the reasons why the batsmen are batting in a murderous mood this time. The 43-year-old former all-rounder feels that the impact player's presence has changed the mindset of the batsmen. Batsmen are taking high risk from the start. However, he is not worried about the monopoly of the batsmen. Bowling throughout the competition is not a concern. We are not worried either. As I said before, guys have to find a way to stop it. They are taking a long time to do that, but we will continue to try to stop the run. Punjab will win by chasing 262 runs. Descat did not even imagine that. They will score 262 runs. It is beyond imagination. When we batted earlier, I didn't think we would score so many runs. But when there is an extra batsman impact player in the team, there is a mentality of scoring runs at the same pace from start to finish. Player he is, and says Shashank is a true find, along with Ashutosh Sharma, and he is really pleased with these 2 points and proud of the team. Shreyas Iyer, the captain of Kolkata, says that the total was good enough and the way the batters batted was tremendous to see. Adds that Sunil Narine along with Phil Salt giving them the start was phenomenal and a treat to the eyes. Mentions that both the teams played well and they will have to go back to the drawing board and rectify things, and with one more game here they will have to access the conditions better and come back stronger. Appreciates Narine and says there's a lot to learn from him and he is the MVP. The man of the moment, Shashank Singh, is down for a chat. He says when he was in the dugout he noticed that the ball was coming onto the bat really nicely and he just had to play proper cricketing shots. Adds that he played Sunil Narine's over-out with ones and twos and attacked the rest of the bowlers. Mentions that he has been given a free hand and is supported well to go out and express himself. Talks about the previous losses and says there were smaller moments that they failed to capitalise on, but here Prabhsimran Singh gave them the perfect start, and the way Jonny Bairstow batted was exceptional. Concludes that there is a lot of learning for him and they look to take one game at a time and hope to change the table around. Earlier in the game, Kolkata posted the highest ever 20 total at the Eden Gardens. Sunil Narine and Phil Salt got a couple of good 50s, while Shreyas Iyer and Venkatesh Iyer played decent cameos towards the end. Arshdeep Singh got a couple of wickets for Punjab, while Sam Curran and Rahul Chahar chipped in with one each. Chasing, it was absolute carnage from Punjab. Jonny Bairstow's stunning ton coupled with smashing 50s from Prabhsimran Singh and Shashank Singh made sure that they etched their name in the history books. Jonny Bairstow is the player of the match for his incredible match-winning ton. He says that they got off to a good start in the power play and they needed to take some risk that paid. Adds that sometimes luck doesn't go your way, but when you are chasing a big target, you have to take some risks. Mentions that the mindset was pretty clear from the start as they had to go all-out attack, but they also played down Sunil Narine as he was a danger. Credits Shashank Singh for his knock and says that he has a lot of experience and kept his calm, and it was a treat to watch his clean hitting. Sam Curran, the victorious skipper of Punjab, says that the win is pleasing and cricket is turning to baseball, and says they deserved this victory after a tough few weeks. on high scores being achieved, he says that these small grounds with due coaching and confidence make all the stats go out of the window. Appreciates Jonny and says he keeps proving how good of a... Right then, that is it from this record. Breaking encounter. We have a double header coming up in the Indian 20 League on 27th April, Saturday. First, it will be a clash between rivals Mumbai and Delhi that will start at 3:30 p.m. East 10 and GMT. The second match will be played between Lucknow and Table, toppers Rajasthan, and that will begin at 7:30 p.m. East 2 p.m. GEM. But as you know, you can always join us early for all the build-up to the games. Until then,